Every week, when we share stories of foster children in need of adoption, a lot of people ask, do any of these kids ever find new parents?
The answer is yes, and Tricia Sloma has great news to share in this special Wednesday's Child Update, A Place to Call Home.
It's been 2 years since we first started sharing the stories of Indiana foster youth. Last year, we added Michigan kids with the help of Grant Me Hope. Overall, we've shared the stories of over 80 kids who need a new home, and trust me, there are many more. I'm happy to report there have been 6 adoptions of kids you've seen in our Wednesday's Child Stories. Some of those adoptions a direct result of our segments. Due to privacy requests, I won't be able to share all the details. But for some newly adopted kids, they want you to know they've found a place to call home. Do you make a pretty good team?
Sometimes. Together when we fight together, we make a pretty good team.
When I first met Sienna and Cytree, they were 13 and 11.
He can be annoying sometimes. He's athletic. And he loves to fish.
Tell me about your sister.
She's annoying.
It's funny, she said the same thing about you. 2 siblings in a sea of waiting foster children. There are currently 10,621 Indiana children in the care of the state. Of those kids, over 1,300 need to be adopted. Now, most of those children will be adopted by a relative or their current foster placements. But some kids don't have that safety net. There are 241 children in active adoption recruitment services, meaning they need a caring adult to step in and fast.
And most of those children are older, generally over the age of 10 and into their teen years.
Michelle Savio is the adoption program manager for Indiana's Waiting Children.
You know, we really want families to come forward that feel like they, can offer a home and be a good match for these children.
How have our Wednesday's Child segments helped?
It's amazing how they've helped. We've seen children adopted from the segments, but we also use your videos and put them with the children's profiles on our Indiana's Waiting Children. And so even viewers outside of your area can see your videos and get to know the children a little bit better.
Sienna and Cytree's interview first aired in the summer of 2020, and the story was posted online, where it was viewed by a young couple from Bluffton, Indiana.
We just started looking at kids and bios and watching videos, and it was like, man, there's a lot of kids that are just waiting for a permanent place.
Jeff and Kaylee Patterson were already parents of 3 children, their 2 little ones, and Jeff's daughter from a previous relationship. But they wanted more.
So we decided we didn't want to have any more naturally.
Kaylee is a teacher. Jeff works for a nonprofit that helps orphans in foreign countries.
But we have always had a heart for vulnerable children.
When international adoption didn't pan out,
I said, I think you're going to think I'm crazy, but what if we do foster care instead of adopting?
And I don't think I really hesitated too much. I said, all right, let's do it.
Jeff also didn't hesitate to look at older kids.
I'm kind of over the baby stage, and what if we both have hearts for older youth, just being able to impact them.
With the help of Indiana's adoption program, they were matched with Sienna and Cytree. Our video helped.
We did see your segment, and I don't know, it just brought it to real life. You can read so much on paper, but then to hear their voices and see their personalities, it's completely different.
There was one moment in our story when Kaylee felt a connection.
You asked her,
what do you want to be when you grow up?
And she said, President
of the United States
of America. I don't know, just seeing her really warmed my heart.
It made it real for us to be able to hear their voices, see their personalities.
Soon, their house was full. A 5-month foster placement that turned into a permanent family. The Patterson family, made official on November 22nd.
We have Sienna, who's 14, Cytree's 13, Harper's 11, Sawyer's 5, and Elias is 2.
What has been the biggest joy about living here? What do you love about this place?
Waking up in the morning and seeing my little brother's face, Elias.
It almost didn't happen. When foster children turn 14, the adoption choice is theirs.
I was like, nope, don't want to do it. Like, I'd rather age out.
A lot of kids decide to age out, meaning they're on their own at 18 with limited services.
But there's like a lot of things I want to accomplish. I couldn't do it in foster care.
Like help navigating school to become a teacher, just like Kaylee.
I want to be a teacher.
Just like your mom.
Yeah, my mom is a teacher.
And her mom is holding her daughter accountable.
Did you get your homework done? Yeah. Do you have A's and B's and, well, F's? Get those F's up. Every time I walk in, you got missing work, you want to go somewhere, right? All the time.
What do you do if you get in trouble at school?
And sit and talk about it.
As for Cytree, he's still a natural athlete, and he's doing much better in school.
Well, Jeff helped me with basketball.
He now has a dad who likes to shoot hoops and make his favorite food.
Jeff cooks the best steaks.
Cytree is now determined to become an architect.
I love building stuff.
And he loves having his own space. It was something he told me when we first met.
Yeah, I want my own room.
You want your own room?
Yeah, I want a film that has an upstairs.
We got a tour of Cytree's new room.
Then my desk is messy with all my Legos and stuff.
Cyanna is equally proud of her space.
So, this is my bed.
Where dreams were made.
I'd like sit in my bed and like think about it, like think about all the good things and how loved I would be and how good of parents they were and how good Kaylee's cooking was.
Knowing this decision was meant to be.
It means you have support, you have someone to talk to, a safe place.
A place to call home. Remember, we have links to Indiana's Waiting Children on our website. Just look for Wednesday's Child and view the stories there. Who's eligible to adopt a foster child? You must be at least 21 years of age, pass a criminal background check, demonstrate financial stability, and pass a home safety study. Your marital status doesn't matter. In fact, many single people adopt children from foster care. Coming up tomorrow, a single man in his 50s stepped forward after seeing our Wednesday's Child story about a computer genius named Alex. We were granted special permission to be a part of Alex's adoption just days before he turned 18. It's a heartwarming update, but it's also an eye-opening story about the difficulties older foster children face if they age out of the system. Watch A Place to Call Home tomorrow night at 6.